What's up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again with another set review. Today we are doing Blue of Kaguya, and hopefully we will finally see that big payoff memory card for all these weird events that are in this Kaguya set. Joined today by the usual suspects, Brian and Carmen.
Hello.
And very special guest, Paru.
Hello. I appreciate being called very special.
Good for you, man. Good for you. And then we'll get right into it. We got saxophone. Girl.
Hayasaka.
Hayasaka. If all your characters are Shuchin, she gets 2 effects. When you play her from your hand, you can pay 1, send one of your Shuchin characters in your waiting room to the bottom of your clock if you do draw a card, so like a draw Ricky.
Yeah.
At the beginning of your opponent's attacks, that you can run it to an empty slot in your front row. A draw Ricky and a runner on the same card. That's pretty.
Yeah, they really like giving
pretty good.
Kaguya these like double plus zeros. This one's a little worse, I think, than the last one.
You still play it. You still play 4 copies of it, and you're gonna fucking like it.
Seems
This is what you have to
Yeah.
play.
all right.
Cards
do you-
totally fine.
How do you split this with the K runner?
You don't.
Like you have a clean cut and a runner,
can.
and then you have Ricky and a runner.
You don't play the K runner at all.
So Andy, have you noticed that K needs to mill a character to run? And
not an event.
yeah, there's like a lot of event focus going on here. Like even like the non like all in event decks like
Are
there's
running
still,
7
enough
events.
Yeah, where you'd be wanting to play. So like K kind of got shot. They basically banned K by making an event focused set.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, if you're using a lot of the set 1 stuff,
The
like, I don't know. I guess like the choice restriction list right now, at the time of recording this video, is the Drop Searcher for the set 1 Kaguya combo and the Ricky from set 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But even if you chose the Ricky, the Drop Searcher to play in your deck, you could still kind of have like a Ricky effect if you ran this as your runner. So
Right. Yeah,
even in
that's
like the old
what
school
most
decks,
people
there's
end
like
up
some
doing.
application.
Wait, are we talking about K runner or this card?
this card.
Well,
Oh,
running,
my bad.
running this card, yeah.
Oh, my
The-
bad. I thought we were
the-
talking about running K. Yeah, this card's great.
The thing with K runner is K runner needs power pumps to function. Without Chica, you lost your power pumps. So the cards really go hand in hand, and one without the other doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate but true. But this card's actually really good. The fact that it has the modern Ricky like set clock is really nice for the deck too. So you can reliably run dual color level 1s if you need to. Which to play your events you might, because you're a blue combo and the events at level 1 are red. So it's definitely a good card.
I do also like that the draw Ricky effect is not doesn't cost this card any power at all compared to a normal vanilla free runner.
Oh yeah, because it's got that
Just-
really
just
hard
overstated,
Just,
yeah.
playing
just
Kaguya.
due to the trait requirement,
Yeah,
which
you can't
is-
have Miyuki's dad.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Kind of a deal breaker, but I'd still run this.
Yeah, this card's
Yeah.
definitely really good.
Yeah, it is forced upon you.
Another card that's probably forced upon you. Brian, go ahead.
Yep, level 1 Kaguya combo. This effect activates up to once per turn. When you play an event, this card gets 2k, goes up to 65, 75 with Pants Climax. When you play the Pants, if this card is in the front row and you have another Shujin character, you may perform one of the following 2 abilities. You can search for the torch, or you can salvage the torch.
It's Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
It's deck speed. It's plussing. It's everything all in one card. This combo is like disgustingly good. The trade-off being that you have to dedicate 4 slots to an event. But that event is really good. Obviously works well with your Chica Brainstorm that you're going to be playing. It's just your generally good Brainstorm, allowing you to draw ditch not only on your turn to filter, but also on your opponent's. All off 1 card. Just generally really fucking good. Also adds a Pants to the deck, which is always nice. Pants Door always been a good lineup.
So you know what isn't good about this card? The only thing that isn't good about this card? This is
What
like
is
the
it?
only climax in the entire booster that does not come foil.
Yeah, it doesn't
that's
come foil
cringe.
at all. Yeah. really
yeah,
sucks.
so like the best level 1 combo, like generic level 1 combo is like non-foil.
Yeah, sucks.
What a
I
weird
think there's a
decision
lot of
there.
good level 1 combos in this set that you can choose from. Like, compared to set 1, there's like every level 1 combo we've seen so far is pretty good. Like the bar combo's
That
good,
is the shot
door
in the
combo's
arm
good, this one's good.
that they actually needed that they got, which was definitely good. But this card is actually really good.
It's pretty good. I
Yeah,
am a
like it a
fan.
lot.
Easy A for me. All right, next card. Here it is. It's the memory payoff card. I'm gonna read it. It's this 3/2 Kaguya. She's a drum major.
Surely it does something insane, right?
For each of your other Shuchin characters in your back row, it's 1500 power. So this will be a 11k if your board is full. On play, it heals, and when this card attacks, if you have all 4 events in your memory, all 4 pieces of Exodia, 5 including this card, you burn 3 for free. That being said, you paid at least 3 stock throughout the game to do
Paid all the
this.
stock
What's
up front
the
for events.
combo?
Oh, you may have paid at least 2
You
stock,
burn
actually.
3.
2 of them are costless.
Oh, wait, you need the climax down and the cards in your memory.
Yes, or the card does nothing.
Deal 3 for free.
Well, you are like kind of being pushed to play the Musashi, so it's probably more like burn 3 Musashi
Yeah,
for whatever that's worth.
3/3 Musashi. Which notably is much worse than 1/3/1 Musashi.
It is cheaper though.
Mm,
Means it might be easier to play more copies of the Musashi with more of this.
Can I give my take first here?
What's up,
Before
Andy?
you
What
do
you
that,
have to tell us?
the memory
You
count.
guys
Okay.
have been talking a lot about the 8 pants deck. You've mentioned
Uh-huh.
it a few times, but this does not seem like a good enough payoff. This seems pretty shit.
Yep.
Yeah, no one plays 8 pants. If you could believe it.
Okay, thank God
Actually,
I'm right.
wait a minute.
Whew.
I do have something else to say after Carmen does his memory.
What is it? It's 2 to 3 of the Musashi, 2 to 3 of the 1/1, 2 to 3 of the other 1/1. So we're between 6 to 9, and then you have to play 4 of the torch. So it is 10 to 13 memory. 10 to 13 events. At least 10 to 13 events in your deck.
Yeah.
And so you have lost that many slots immediately by choosing to play this card. A massive opportunity cost to be playing this at all.
Well,
Well,
plus the card,
I-
right? It takes literally half your deck to play this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, hold up though. Like, hold on. Like,
What's
the
up?
events you're playing for this are actually like all right though. Like, the Musashi event in yellow is really good. I like the 1/1 mask event in red. The torch event in level 1's good because like you have the level 1 combo to go with it, and then you just suck it up and play the last one, the cell phone.
Okay.
So Bushiro did just make 3 promos for Kaguya in Japanese that like directly kind of try to fix some of the problems that this card has.
But it
just,
doesn't
like, more
affect the
consistency
counts.
in getting the right events.
But it doesn't
in
affect that you
primary.
have to play 13
Right.
events, which is the
It-
problem.
It does make it more consistent, but like you are still forced to use all the deck slots.
The deck slots are the problem for this for me. I can't, never will sleeve this. I don't think ever. This is too much for me.
Is
really
maybe
sucks,
the
too.
payoff that
Like-
you get the money counter and this, because this is like the one finisher in the set that does not use hand.
It is, but that's juggling, getting this money counter, getting all these events in memory. This is too many hoops to jump through for me. When literally 3/2 door Kaguya is sitting right over there. She's like right there.
It is a lot of hoops. It's like a circus act.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the circus. I want to burn my opponent for 1 twice, maybe 3 times. Just like not worth it.
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, maybe, because like at least all the events that go with it are good.
I don't
like,
think
minus the
anyone
cell
has
phone.
I don't know a single person that has like tested this.
I mean, it's
People
just,
like everyone skipped right over this shit. They
well,
read
you
that, they're
start
like,
you
"Oh,
start trying to
fuck."
build it, and everything falls apart immediately.
Mhm.
Like you just don't you don't get to play the good cards that you want to play because your new set came out, because you have to play all these events instead. And everybody's just like, well, fuck that. I'm gonna play the
You're
good
also
cards.
probably forced to play the shitty pants assist.
Probably.
Because now you're playing 8 pants, and like pants are pants. You know how pants go.
Yeah, you have a lot of bonders, but you still got to try to filter them out before you go to next deck.
Speaking of pants assist,
All right, yeah, next card, Paru, go ahead.
all of your other Shuchin characters gain 500 power. When one of your opponent triggers a climax with a pants trigger icon, you may pay the cost, which is ditching a card. If you do, look at 2 from the top of your deck, choose a card from among them, add it to hand, ditch the rest.
Does help you rip into more events.
It does. It does help towards that game plan.
But
More slots that you have to use, by the
more
way.
slots, yeah. It's probably fine.
Yeah. Usually I don't like these kinds of cards, but you'd probably be pretty eager to play this in
Yeah.
this deck specifically.
Next. Back to Andy.
Okay,
Kashiwagi.
who is this?
Kashiwagi.
Kashiwagi. When you place a card from your hand, is this just a Rico effect?
Yep.
It's just Rico.
Yeah.
Rico's good.
Rico's good. We
It's
like
good.
Rico.
Rico is good. I don't know. I'm just so spoiled though from like playing Attack on Titan recently with the Historia.
Yeah, the Historia's broken.
Yeah.
It just seems like, I don't know, maybe kind of mediocre. Just a vanilla. Is a vanilla Rico good enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play
sometimes,
this card, yeah.
You're playing pants, right?
It's
if you're not
it's
playing
the
eight
best
pants,
costless filter you can ever have, I think.
Okay.
That they're willing to print, anyway. Next card.
All right, we've got Angry Kaguya with a teapot. When you play a climax, this card gets 1500 power, goes up to 6k. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, if you have a climax in your climax area, you may send the top card of your deck to stock. It's another stalker.
This is the auxiliary one that I choose to play, because you have to hit a good stock threshold to play the Kaguyas and the events. Because you're playing them out from hand.
There was another stalker earlier in this set, right?
It
that
requires
one
you to
required you
have
to have
specific
sword in
event.
memory.
Yeah,
Mhm.
specific event memory.
Oh, the sword event, yeah.
cell phone. Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
But
This
yeah,
card's good.
I like
Foil
these
art's really
profiles.
strong.
Yeah, the foil art is really good. Perfectly on color for your Kaguya Pants level 1 combo. 3-2-I. It has changed at the beginning of your climax phase. You may pop this card back to your hand, choose any character in your hand, put it in the card's spot. So it's like each could change. And then she has pay 1, send a climax from your hand to waiting room, rest this card, choose a climax in your waiting room, add it to hand. So climax swaps. This card's actually pretty fucking good if you continue to play Standby Door Kaguya. This card's really great. It's like functional extra copies of Kaguyas that you can play down from your hand at level 2 and also get the heal, which is really nice, as well as climax swapping for maybe an early finisher turn.
It also means that you can pretty much standby out Miyuki.
Yes, yeah, you can effectively stand by out Miyuki. The card's definitely really good in that shell. I just don't like playing Standby Door anymore because it still has the damage push problem, even with set 2. Standby doesn't push damage for Kaguya. The meme is real. Because you don't play as many soul triggers as like Mushoku Tensei or something like that, so you really struggle to keep up in damage early with the
You also
old
don't
Kaguya
get as
level
many
1.
direct attacks as Mushoku.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't know. I really like the Kaguya combo in set 1, the finisher.
Then you'd love this.
Yeah.
Wait, finisher? We were talking about the level.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we were talking
I
about the
thought
level 1.
We're talking about the level 1 into the level 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This specifically is like only really good with standby.
But
I see what you're saying.
in those shells, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next. Paru, go ahead.
It is a global 500 power to Shuchin characters. When your opponent plays an event, you may mill 3 cards from your deck.
I hate it.
What the fuck?
I do not like it.
That's a card. You have to rely on your opponent playing a card type that they may not be playing.
Yeah.
So that you can maybe get some deck speed. Yeah, I don't
Can
like
trigger multiple times in a turn. If you're
Sure.
playing against a deck with like backup events,
You
like
play against Don Machi, you just mill right along.
play against Don Machi.
Oh, you're milling as much as they are, dude.
You can choose to mill, I guess.
Don Machi can take you for a ride.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to like see the good points here. There's not many, but it's like
It's really funny.
I don't know if you're playing in a meta with a lot of events and you keep getting screwed on your having no climaxes in deck. I guess maybe try it.
Next. Right. Or no,
level
and,
one?
It's
or,
Andy.
Back to
or
me,
it's
yeah, we
Andy.
got,
Yeah,
level
you're
1
done.
Kaguya. This is also the level 1 combo.
The double
combos with
combo.
the same climax.
Yeah, same climax.
Okay, so for each of your other Shujin characters, 500 power. Okay. When you reverse your opponent with this, if you have the thing in your climax zone, you can pay 1, choose one of your opponent's cost 0 or lower, send it to the bottom of deck.
And
I
target
guess
back row.
notably, you can hit back row with this.
Yes, it can.
And the level 1 combo again was
Was the torch?
Goblin
play
Slayer.
salvage
Slayer,
or search
yeah.
the torch.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can the first one trigger from the back row?
I
No.
don't think so.
No, it has to be.
No.
Front row. Okay, so you can't even like have the double rare combo like in your back row, grab the torch, and then
No.
have this to like snipe one of their cards. Maybe like you need to actually get the reverse with this. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd want to sculpt for that. I'd rather just like triple combo. I think.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It was.
I actually like wanted to play this card because I thought it was neat, but like every time I would like build my deck, I'd end up with like 53 cards, and this was like the first thing to go.
Yeah.
You don't have like room for it if you play the pants thing because you're already
I don't
forced.
know
to
how
play
would
the
your level
torch.
1 combo like even go? Like you, how many like of the torch searchers would you play, and how many of this would you play? Like in your front row?
Four of the main level one, like, and then you play like 1 or 2 of this.
I don't think this card's good enough to be played.
Yeah.
Good opponents play around this. This effect literally, as someone who loves Assault Lily, this effect literally only blows people up that choose to never play around it.
I don't think I'd play around this. I would expect you to not be playing this in the pants deck.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would be playing it. And if they were, they'd be playing one of them. They'd be stretching to find it, which probably hurts them more than it hurts you.
True.
So, all right, next, Brian.
All right, Sleepy Hayasaka. This effect activates up to once per turn. When you play an event, this card gains 2,000 power, gets up to 65. When this card attacks during this turn, all of your characters gain the following effect. When this card triggers a climax, you may discard a card if you do salvage a Shujin character.
I didn't know this existed. I think it's kind of neat.
Seems pretty decent if you're playing like Pants, yeah.
Pants or bar, the filter.
Yeah.
Next. 2-1 Kaguya. All your other 3-2 Hayasaka early plays from first set get 1,000 power. It is a level X to all characters. And it has Axe, pay 1, sack one of your other characters, rest this, draw a card.
It's kind of neat.
Neat, but I think the 2-1 Chirigane is just always better.
Yeah.
I don't like that second effect. I really like the Hayasaka early play.
Well,
But-
you'll definitely get to play it because I play it now.
I don't know if I like the last effect on this. The pay 1, sack a character, draw a card. It seems kind of
I think it's neat because sometimes you have like you can like use up something probably. I don't know. Fuck it.
The opportunity cost for this versus the other one is 500 power. That is not worth playing this over the other one with a better effect.
Yeah, it's still fine.
I mean, do you have a card that has like a 4 or more early play condition?
Yeah, this Hayasaka that we're looking at right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I guess that's the point of it, right? You can have 4 or more, play the Hayasaka down, your field's full, So you can then sacrifice one of your characters, get the card back out of it, and then play another Hayasaka.
For the low,
So
low
you're not,
cost
like-
of 5
You're
stock.
not like overplaying something.
Oh, oof. Yeah, you're right. This is a lot of stock.
The low, low cost of 5 stock in a
Mhm.
deck that's stock gated. Wouldn't do it.
Love
Yeah.
stock.
Still making
Okay.
your Hayasakas bigger too.
But you can just play the Miyuki, play one, 500 power smaller. Like, I don't think it matters too much at that point. But that's just me.
I don't know. I'd maybe try it.
Paru, go ahead.
When this level 2 Hayasaka, sorry, this is Hayasaka version 2. It's played on stage. If you have 4 or more other characters, you may send a character from your waiting room to your stock. And then when this attacks, it gains 6,000 versus a level 3 or higher. It's just a costless killer. It's like Aaron, and he's free.
It is
She's
Aaron.
free.
He's free.
She is free.
Free. It's
It's like
fine.
alright. It's like a decent card.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, more interesting one. Andy, go ahead.
Okay, level 3 Kaguya. If you have 2 or less climax in your waiting room, you can early play this. When you play this from your hand, you can send one of your Shujin characters from stage to waiting room. And if you do look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose 1 card from among them, add it to hand, and then 1 card from among them, put it in stock. And the other card to the waiting room. And then his hand on or whatever. So, early plays with 2 or less climaxes, sack a character on play, look at top 3, add 1 to hand, 1 to stock, 1 to grave.
Plays to 3 and it plays for 1 in hand cantrips.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. I've considered running this card as a 1-of.
It's like, usually if you have like a clock to stock killer or something, right? You're minus a card in hand. And if you have a card that's drawing, you're not getting your stock back. So this is like the best of both worlds, I guess. I mean, you're not healing, but
I think it's a fine like way to dig for climaxes because it only costs 1. But I would rather just like, hold over deck or something like that than play this, which always ends up happening. I've tried this card as like a 1-of, and I've just never wanted to play it. I'd always just wanted to play Hayasaka healers more.
maybe has utility at the end of the game too to like dig you into something.
Yeah, that was like the main use case, but with pants and climax swap, it's honestly enough if you play ahead. Because Kaguya's finisher is good enough now with the Musashi that you can afford going back 1 less to confirm your combo. But the card's definitely like pretty good. If you early play it, you just get a 2-soul beater every turn. Good.
Yeah.
I've never played it, but like I think it's neat.
Next card, Brian.
All right, level 0, Kaguya with a ribbon. When this card attacks, if you have no other characters in your back row, you may send the top card of your deck to your waiting room. If that card is level 0 or lower, you may put that character into your back row. It also has Alarm at the beginning of your climax step. I assume if this card is at the top of your clock,
Yeah.
I missed it. Against the following effect. Choose one of your characters gains the following effect. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may bottom deck it.
So is this just like a better summoner effect?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like it's like the new power crypt spawner.
yeah, buffed spawner effect.
You can like try field with a clean cut and then still get the extra card off of this.
You can, yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe good if you're running the K runner still.
Possibly.
Potentially. I thought about playing this card. Princess Connect has like a much better version of this card, and I couldn't even justify playing it there.
Like even throughout the game though, you can kind of get cards into your back row maybe. Like if you just have to like push your back row up or something and swing, or like at level 1 if you don't have a back row set up, you can still like plus with this.
Oh, you're right. You can play down the Rico, reveal a 0, salvage this card, put your Brainstorm up into the front row, and then attack with this card to get the 0 back. Wow, your brain is huge, Andy.
That is sick.
It is like
Upgraded
a
to
club.
C.
My brain is pretty big, but I don't know. I
You're
kind of like it.
huge.
Interesting. Thanks.
Next, Hayasaka level 0 combo. It is an on-play climax swap. Then climax combo, and you have the book is placed. If you have 2 or more other characters, look it up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose a character from among them, reveal it, put it in your hand. Then the rest
Oh,
of the waiting
shit.
room. Level
We weren't
0
ready for the
Magro.
third climax combo. The
On
third
play
climax
Magro.
swapper.
It's fine.
Is that even that bad? Like it fixes
No.
for its own combo.
It's fine.
I mean,
but
not
You don't
bad,
even
but,
have to
like,
send the climax to do the effect like you usually do with these level zeros. It's just like on climax play do the thing.
yeah.
This would be neater if it was like a 0 that you could just keep in your back row all game with like a relevant effect. But like,
Well, it is a 0.
it is a card that only really works the turn you play it, and you're not like you're like losing hand if you're like playing this over the course of a game.
Mhm.
I'd rather just play the
You're losing
Chica.
field. Yeah,
Chica or the pants.
yeah. There's like 2 basically better versions of this combo already.
Combo is free though. You don't have to actually pay anything to do it.
Right. So is the Chica combo is also free, and so is the Kaguya combo. That both also have a way to check for at a card. And those are like level 1s with like respectable power lines.
Yeah, this is just a 2K.
On better triggers. This is a book. This is a book on a 2K.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Next, Paru.
Level 1 Kaguya, she's got the teapot again. When you play her, you may give a character 1500 power. When she attacks, if you have 2 or more other characters, you may draw 1 card. If you do, ditch 1 card. So it's another way to filter your pants.
I don't like it.
No way. Do better
Why
than
is this
this.
a
Nope.
level 1, not a level 0?
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Dolphins. I wouldn't even play this if it was a 0.
We
G
are
for
in the
Dolphins.
commons now. Next card, Brian.
All right. We've got, is that Kashiwagi?
Yep.
It is Kashiwagi.
Level 1, 6500 Kashiwagi is a level 0 on stage, and when this card becomes reversed, send it to the bottom of your deck.
Wow, that is ass.
The Dolphins are here.
You have better like oversizes at 1 than this.
Yeah.
Even.
Much better.
1/1 Kaguya. Oh, it's Leafa counter. Never mind.
That's a card, at least.
Leafa.
That's good.
Leaf.
This is good.
Alright, next card. 1/1 Hayasaka. If all your characters are Shuchin, this card gets falling 2 effects. When this card is reversed, if this card's battle opponent is level high, it's a fucking Adachi. And then when this card attacks, if it's a frost from a level 2, it gets 6k. And these are
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. This is like a hybrid card. Hold up.
yeah. Oh,
It's like a
Actually
level
play this.
2 killer and an Adachi.
I have this as a 1 of in my deck. It's like decent.
It seems all right.
It's
yeah, I've
fine,
played
yeah.
I've played this profile before. It's pretty good.
I mean, I guess they'd always just run it back over with like a level 1 that's just bigger than it, but
I
That's
mean,
having the
it-
utility to like, I guess, hit their 2/2 or their 3/2 is like
it's
better
pretty
than
funny
your
that like,
average card.
they can't back up over you. If you're attacking a level 2 at level 1, if they back up over you, they just fucking lose the card anyways.
yeah.
Isn't this just like strictly better than a Adachi?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's a Adachi that also sometimes kills the thing outright.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I think it's a good card.
Adachis with extra effects are always really good.
It's both of your utility cards in one.
Yeah. I should probably play a copy of this, to be honest. Paru's right. Go put this in my deck.
I'm right. I'm
Yeah,
the one
you're
giving
right.
it a B plus.
It probably is a B. You're right. Talk
Just
me
for
up.
you, just for you, Andy. I'll give it the B.5. Give it the 0.5.
All right, nice.
There it is. All right, next
Okay.
card. Paru.
Oh, we got a level 2 I. If you got 4 more other Shuchin characters. Oh no, I don't remember what that card does. She gets -1
it's-
level in your hand, and
Check
then
4
you
twice.
can. Okay, yeah, you can
Or
change.
check 3 twice.
Summon the set 1 level 2 Hayasaka combo, which is a check 3 twice, which is decent. It's a +2 on attack. Or you can summon the level 3 killer Hayasaka, or you can play this other card, which is an alarm to refresh that also is like 10k with a full field. So it can either summon out your level 3 killer or your level 2 combo. The level 2 combo, I think, was fine, but like it's fine as a
Well, you
combo.
can actually get it at level 1 now because you play this
Yeah.
at level 1, then you change into it, so it like enables that, or like I guess this level 3 if you want that.
Yeah, I think the level 2 is like fine. This is fine. The level 2 at least is big enough to defend itself, and you have a decent enough chance at getting a counter from it.
I think
You
it's
could do
probably
worse.
okay.
Yeah, you could do a lot worse than this.
I think the like changing thing is kind of cool, but I think it's a similar amount of slots as the Kaguya combo, and the Kaguya combo is probably better.
Yeah,
But this is probably fine. If you love Hayasaka, you can play this. Next card.
Cool. We got this Hayasaka level 2. Each of your other Shuchin characters in your back row give this 2,000 power, and if this is at the top card of your clock at the beginning of your main phase, you can pay 1, discard a card, refresh yourself. So it's either a 10k attacker or a free fresh if you clock it.
I don't
Like
like
a decent amount of utility, I guess, but it's probably a take it or leave it sort of effect.
My problem with these is that the timing's just really bad. Not a fan.
the clock refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
I know.
This one.
I've played with the one in Hololive a lot, and it's the best Hololive has. It's not amazing.
Pay 1, ditch 1 at least lets you discard a climax you errantly draw for turn.
Right.
But it's still not the greatest. All right, let's run through these events here. Brian, go ahead.
All right, we've got the camera event, counter, or the torch event. Counter event. If you do not have a Kaguya or Miyuki, you cannot play it. Check up to 4, add a character. If you do not have a blue card in memory, you may send this card to memory.
This is the only blue event in the memory thing, so you're always going to be able to send it for free, if need be. If you are not playing a heavy memory thing, you never send this card to memory ever. Ever.
I don't think that's entirely true. I think if you're like on second deck about to refresh,
maybe, yeah.
you send it to memory because that's one less card that you could just take as damage.
I guess.
Near the end, if you play this near the end of the game, yeah, like you take the fucking 0.5% chance to cancel an attack by sending this to memory.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Torch with upside.
Mm-hmm.
Last card, Kaguya and Miyuki. If you do not have a character, you cannot play this card. Send this to memory. Choose one character with Kaguya in their name, one character with Miyuki in their name in your waiting room. Send them to memory in the beginning of your next draw phase. Send those cards to memory in hand. Send this card to waiting room. Hate it.
Yeah, it's like bad swing.
Delayed plus, yeah.
Okay.
Gold Sark.
Lightning round. Box toppers. 1/1 Ishigami. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, if you have 4 more other characters, choose a character in your waiting room, send it to stock. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand during the turn, it gains +X power. X is equal to the number of your characters times 500.
Could do worse than this.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's a level 1, yeah.
It's essentially free.
He doesn't have a soul trigger.
No, he does not have a soul trigger.
Oh, that's rough.
I was thinking like that sort of effect you usually see on like a 2/1 to like refund itself and get power, but this is on a level 1, so guess
Don't
that's
like
fine.
it. Level 0 Chica. On play, you can return 2 cards from your waiting room to your deck, shuffle your deck. Choose one of your characters, give it 2k. When this card's damage is cancelled, you can pop this card back to your hand. This
Now,
might be
Carmen.
one of the only ways to give K power at level 0.
I was about to say it too.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, think about it. By shuffling back 2 characters, you make it more likely that K can run.
Yo.
Right.
Isn't that sick?
These cards have niche applications, but
Yeah.
I don't like the second effect too much. Next card, level 0 Shirogane. If the character across from this level 3 or higher gains 7,500 power. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this card to an empty slot in your front row that has
shit.
opponent's character across from it. It's Levi.
This card is sick in
Well, hold on.
AOT.
Did Levi have that run effect?
He did not.
No, he did not.
So if you need a green like plussing 0 and you can't play K, this is like fine.
This is all
Like,
right.
Has
Yeah.
random use during the mid game.
Even early game, you can maybe like deny or reverse with it, like if they have a combo or something.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I mean, it's got all like the cool stuff that like a runner can do already,
It's
and then
funny,
it can
yeah.
also just randomly like do something at level 2
C-minus.
sometimes.
Just like
Right, yeah.
kill a small early play or something. Yeah.
Picks off Aqua early plays. Yeah.
Level 0 Miko. When this card is played from stage from hand or sent from stage to waiting room, top card of your deck, put it on top of your deck or in the waiting room, so it should fail on play and on death. And then you can sack it, choose a character in your waiting room, add it to your hand. So if you play this card from hand, you get a Surveil, then sack, add ditch, get a Surveil again. This card's actually pretty decent. I see this card.
I don't think you have like the insane amount of hands to like be wanting to take the neg one.
I saw this card pop up as a one of in a ton of lists and people saying it was great, and I never felt that I needed it.
It's like
yeah.
a sad Historia.
It is kind of like a sad
It's
story. Yeah.
a sad story.
All right, and last one here, 2/1 Kaguya. It's 3K backup. When it's placed from the stage from your hand, you can discard a card. And if you do, salvage a character. So if you play it to the stage, it's a drop salvage. Only from level 2 onwards, and it is a 3K counter. Just,
So
just play a memory kick.
Yeah.
I actually bought 4 of these on release because I thought this card was broken, and I was wondering why no one was talking about it. I thought it was when
Because you
used the
thought it was
backup
when
and
you
made
used the
that you tried to
backup,
salvage
yeah.
a character.
Yeah, that's how I read it at first too.
I was like, holy shit, why is no one talking about this card? It's only like $1.
All right,
Yeah, I
so
learned real quick.
that is Kaguya. If you are looking for like deck profiles and stuff on it, I will probably do something on the deck I've been playing. I needs to go through like another iteration or two before I want to share it. I have been able to play a bunch of JP stuff because it's season. We have a little bit of a break, so I can actually play some stuff now. Nail that list down. Probably do a deck tech with Paru, since Paru's also played it on the channel.
Closer to release, Carmen, Andy, and I also all have the set, and I imagine we'll be
Yeah.
playing set 2 in English, so there will be some sort of multi-deck tech coming around February too.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
as
for
well.
sure.
Pants door with the Musashi event was definitely the strongest thing so far. That's what I am focusing on. Aiming to play old Kaguya, and then slam down that in the Musashi event, which is a lot of push. Lets you kind of forego the mid game a little bit, unlike other Kaguya decks. Just kind of play the eye early play. Just sort of bide your time, loop combo because your combo's not interactive. Gives you deck speed for the following turn. Hopefully get those good cancels. Spin out the game as long as you can, and then just kill them. Which is the way a lot of these like decks are going. But is what it is. It is kind of how the game is going to progress with the next couple sets coming out. You're either going to be a heavy board based deck, or you're just going to be punting mid game into trying to hedge your bets with a strong finisher. So
Yeah, I think like maybe out of the gate, I'm probably looking at like maybe bar door, like the level 1 bar combo in this set into like the OG Kaguya finisher in red. That'd maybe be where I start. Kind of would like to try to maybe solve that like 15 event deck or whatever with the whole event package. That seems fun too.
you're a stronger man than I. I cannot bring myself to delete that much of my deck away.
Maybe, I don't know. What are you thinking, Brian? What are you looking at?
I was thinking about toying with the event stuff myself, but I mean, Carmen and Andy, you guys know how I build my decks. You saw that Adventure Time pile I played last night, so
We'll see some stuff out of you. I'm
yeah,
sure.
I'm a little bit more adventurous with my deck building. We'll see what I come up with.
All right, Paru. Before we get out of here, do you have any shout outs or anything you want to say?
Nope.
Okay. Other upcoming content, Dow Volume 3. Gotta coordinate with our one local Brandon. He has played every Dow card more times than any one human should ever play Dow cards. So he is the expert. He played like every single Volume 3 shell at this point, multiple times forever since the deck has come out in Japanese. So we definitely want to have him on, get his thoughts. So that one might be in the chamber a little bit while we schedule with him, depending on work and whatnot. But Bushiro just announced a bunch of other stuff that we can review.
More set reviews.
Quint's movie.
Oh,
What else? What else?
Are we gonna
coming out?
set review the
Grisaya,
power up sets?
Grisaya, SHS. Do we have to? We
I
probably
doubt it.
do. We should do just a power up set review. Just all.
I mean, we
three of
could.
them.
Oh, wait, Grisaya?
oh, get
Yeah.
me on there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
please.
Grisaya's coming to English. Yeah.
What?
Grisaya and Saikon. Yeah.
What the fuck?
How did
Really?
you not? How did
Yeah.
you not see any of this?
No, what?
Yeah. How did you not
You know,
see any of this?
you know the fruits of.
Yeah. We are getting like a Bang Dream like cheering collection, which is just foils, stupid like foil stuff. It's like collector stuff only. Whatever. If you're into that, it's cool. The old power up sets for Kill la Kill, Log Horizon, and Haruhi, which we'll probably do a combined set review for just for the memes.
And those
Which
are
is
coming to English?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sal 10th anniversary anime only without the first set.
This is
Uh,
so wild.
That set is not out yet, so we can't review that one. But Saikon of Flat and Fruits of Grisaya are out, as well as Bang Dream 5th anniversary and Quint's movie, all of which we can set review. So
As well as the Bang Dream. What are they fucking called? They're not trial decks. They're what, demo decks or like.
something like that. Did those come out
They have
with
relevant
that?
cards in them. Yeah. They
Okay.
announced it too.
Okay. All right. So we'll have to do that as well. But yeah, that will be the pipeline going forward. But yeah, we will see you guys in those. But for now, Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz signing off. We will see you all in the next one.